absolutely do not want to be making this video. I have social anxiety, and for some reason doing this gives me the exact same feeling as I would have like going to a social event. It just like makes me nervous. But anyways, the reason I'm doing this is because I was in prayer today and I felt really led to share this dream that I had, and I think it is either January or February of 2023. I know that it was that time frame because of where I was living. So I just felt really led to share this dream like while I was praying, and I'm like, no, God, that's not my thing. That's not what I do. I don't make the videos. I watch the videos. You know, there's plenty of people putting videos out about, you know, end times and the rapture. So I don't even have followers. Like, there's no purpose to me doing this. Please, you have the wrong person. I don't think I'm hearing you right. And then once I like kind of ended that prayer, I just didn't sit well. So I opened the Bible to a random page, which I'll do sometimes just to see, you know, what it says. So after I was kind of like, no, I don't want to do that, I opened the Bible up randomly and it fell on Isaiah 56, and the header to the chapter that I first saw is God denounces blind watchmen. A watchman in the Bible is someone who sees like destruction coming and warns everyone. So this says that he denounces blind watchmen, and this is the verse. His watchmen are blind, they are all ignorant, they are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. When I read that, I was like, ugh, because I lie around my house like way more than I should. So it kind of caught my attention. And it says, they're greedy dogs which can never have enough. They are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way, everyone for his gain from his quarter. They say, I will fetch wine and we will fill ourselves with strong drink, and tomorrow shall be as this day and much more abundant. What I gathered from that is like someone who is just looking out for themselves and no one else. And me having the knowledge of this dream, or like me not sharing it, to me that's, I guess, his way of saying like, I didn't give you that dream for you to just sit on it and have it for yourself. And I always kind of knew that I was supposed to share it, but just, I figured he would tell me when, and I think he's kind of telling me that now. So, yeah, I will go ahead and tell you what the dream was. Again, this was last year, 2023, in January or February, one of them. And it's short, but super vivid, and I forget all of my dreams. Except for ones that I know God gave me. So, I'm like outside and I'm looking at the sky and I'm looking at the moon, and it's big and it's pink, and it has, around it, it has like, it looks like a ring light. So it's like a glowing light on the outer, outside of the moon, whatever, around the moon. And all of a sudden I hear this song that in the dream, I knew I had never heard that song before, but as soon as I heard it in the dream, I recognized it. I know that makes no sense, but it was just in the dream. So as soon as this song starts playing, the light that's around the moon starts going away, like if you imagine like a timer, kind of. So it just starts like going around like that until it goes all the way to the other side, and there's basically no light anymore. And again, you can picture it kind of like a timer, like doo. And as soon as the light was gone from around the moon, I heard time's up, and all of a sudden I lift off the ground, and I'm like, going up in the sky. I know how this sounds. Anyways, I'm like going up in the sky, and I look, and I'm in the dream, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's the rapture. It like finally happened. Oh my gosh. What day did it finally happen on? Because, people that know about the rapture, they've been, waiting for it for a long time. And so I look down at my phone. I have my phone in my hand in my dream, and the date on my phone is April 8th. Didn't say a year, but it said April 8th, and the time was 4:44. Don't know if it was AM or PM. I also don't know what the significance of 4:44 is. Unsure, but that's what it said. And so when I started seeing these videos and things about the eclipse, I was like, what date does that say? I was literally just like shocked. It's like eclipse on April 8th, and everybody's making like kind of a big deal about it. And like before I even knew all the connections that it has to like Bible references and Nineveh, I mean, that's for a whole nother video that I won't be making. But if you want to look those up, just type in like 2024 eclipse Nineveh. But yeah, before I knew anything about all the Bible references that are connected to this eclipse, I just saw the date and I was like, no way. And something else that kind of was just like, what? Surreal. After learning about the eclipse and like seeing the date, since there was a moon in my dream, I wanted to see when the full moon was in April. I wanted to see what date that happens on. And so I put that into Google, and one of the drop down questions, I click on it, and April is April's full moon is the pink moon. And I just kind of sat there while I was looking at that, and I was like, this is too much. Like, and if this is all just a coincidence, I might need to be committed, because this is a lot. Yeah. So in my dream, the moon was big and pink. The full moon was pink, and in April, I think it's on the 23rd, it's a pink full moon. So yeah, there's that. I feel like I did what I was supposed to do now. This is I guess, warning video. I really don't think that there's a ton of time for people to get right with God, or accept Jesus, repent. I don't think that there's a lot of time left for people to do that before a lot of really terrible things start happening here. And it's called the tribulation, and I'm sure nobody would be wanting to read the whole book of Revelation right now. It's a long book, but go read a summary of the book of Revelation in the Bible. It tells you about what's going to be happening in the tribulation period. Everything in that book, in the book of Revelation, so many prophecies have already been fulfilled and are happening now. But yeah, so this is a warning video, I guess. I just really encourage anyone who sees this to please be curious and look into, and just not look into, but go learn about Jesus. I don't know what to say. Just accept Jesus, and if you already know Jesus, then you just need to repent while you still have time. Yeah. I went back and rewatched it, and I did not mention this, but I really want to. I'm not date setting. I am not saying that something's definitely happening on April 8th. Okay?